Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me, Vexicus4666 with Parker Roberson. And he got
capital P-R-O, Berson, because that's the cool way.
Yeah, and he just went undefeated with what?
E-Dragons, the best deck there is ever.
And what were your matchups like today?
Up to round 4, I think they're easy. Round 4 or 5, I faced the mirror. One of my friends, actually, and I beat him. Played no Evil Swarm today. Oh, no. Sorry, I take that back. I played one Evil Swarm. Sacked the poop out of him.
Mm-hmm.
He literally just he had no options. I went first turn Drago Sack with double Super Reju, and he lost. But and then Prophecy was a hard matchup, but Eradicator, that card's pretty good.
So you didn't have really no hard matchups?
The Mermail guy was kind of hard, but he uses resources. He wasn't playing titles, and he uses resources really quickly, and then I made a Drago Sack and sacked one of the tokens for Vanity's Fiend, and he couldn't summon anything, so he lost it. And I sacked him game 1. So.
Alright, let's see the deck.
Alright. There's 3 Blaster, 3 Tidal, 3 Tempest, 3 Redox, and 2 Baby Fire, 2 Baby Water, 2 Baby Wind, and 2 Baby Redox, Baby Earth. Then 6 Hand Traps, because the mirror is the only thing you're worried about, and that's the reason why I beat my 3 mirrors today, and then the one in top 8, so I played 4 mirrors today, and I won my top 8 match, because if you open up Maxi Baylor, or just Maxi, if they pitch for their baby, that just gives you so much advantage, and they have to stop, so it's just really good. And then I'm not playing Lad, so...
How come you chose not to play Lad?
Because it's faster without Lad. I don't want to open up... Lad's really good, but I don't want to open up with Lad and not be able to summon it, or just open up, Lad, baby, and just... It's better without it, because you can OTK... The whole point of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is to OTK, and Lad just kind of lets you sit there and gives your opponent advantage, because my one matchup today when... my opponent, which was a mirror match, dropped Lad, I ended up breakthrough skilling it from Graveyard, and then taking it through Big Eye, and then that way, on his following turn, it would negate everything he did, so his own guy made him lose, and that's why I don't like it, just because you can get taken with Big Eye and then just lose because of it, and if you OTK, it's much easier to OTK with this version,
right?
Because you play just silly cards.
Alright, let's see the rest.
1 Dragoonity Corsica, just to give more utility to Tempest and the entire deck. Just lets you search more, and it's overall better than the cards. 3 Gold Sarcophagus, really good, obviously. 3 Super Rejuvenation, lets you draw half your deck in a turn most times. If you have one, draw 6 cards, oftentimes you'll see a second one.
Yeah.
And then 1 Sacred Sword of 7 Stars, that card. I only played 1 because it was clogging at 2. Sometimes I would open up 2 or 3 even. Sometimes I just had no big dragon. And even at 1 today, sometimes I'd had this guy and then no dragon. I couldn't even baby 1 into the field in order to banish it. So I would still only play 1. I wouldn't cut it to 0 just because the card gives you draw power when you have it. Reborn Heavy Storm. Card Destruction. I was thinking about not playing this today, but after careful consideration, I decided to play it, and it helped me win multiple matches. I decked out one of my friends last night in texting named Lance Bradshaw. He's a up-and-coming Dragon Duelist, but he won't be able to play Dragon Duel anymore, sadly. But yeah, good kid. But then he decked me out with it too, because we activate Maxi, and just card destruction's good.
Yeah.
But I decked somebody out with it today in the mirror match because he Maxi'd me. He drew 17 cards, and he already super rejued, and then he had 9 cards left in my deck, and I card destructed him and just ended turn. But also it gives you a lot of utility to super rejuve, and if you open up bad, double, there's a whole bunch of E-Dragons and you don't want to special summon them, you can just destruction them, that way you get all your pluses, a new hand, and you can still banish them from grave. 1 book and 1 chalice. This is part of a last-minute change, literally the last second.
Why are you playing Chalice?
No, not Chalice, but book. I was playing 2 Chalice.
Why'd you change it?
Because Chalice is really good in the mirror. They can Big Eye you, and you already... I played breakthrough skills, but you just need a lot of defect negation sometimes. And it's really good against Ophion because you can set it, and a Rabbit, when they try Rabbit and stuff like that. Then Book of Moon because it's an out to Ophion, and it's out in the mirror, and just it's a really good card in general.
Okay.
But I was playing 2 Chalice, and I cut a Chalice for Book of Moon.
Alright.
And then the last 2 cards in the deck are 2
Breakthrough skills.
Most broken card in the deck sometimes. Like, it just gets you around so many situations. Banishing from grave to negate your opponent's, like, Jowgin, which I've done today. It's just way too good. It just lets you OTK easier. And stops effects that would hurt you. So it's a really good card.
Okay.
It's 41 in the main deck. Yeah. And it's just really fast.
Okay, power through the...
Side deck real quick? Side deck? I'll save 3 for last. 3 Raikou.
I already know the cards you're talking about. You saving.
For Evil Swarm and, like, Constellars and Fire Fist and stuff, because you can, like, you can pop their back row, and they don't know, like, if you set it, they think it's like a baby, so they'll just attack into it. They won't pop it with their bear first.
Yeah.
And it lets you mill your E-Dragons and then get their effects later. So it gives the deck a lot of utility in Game 2 versus dumb decks, like Gravekeepers. 3 Drone Lockbird, because Prophecy sucks dick.
Watch it. I like my prophecies.
It's big, and it's juicy, and it's exit, because...
Awkward.
3 MST for E-Drag, or not E-Dragons. Not E-Dragons. Like Prophecy, you decided him to hit the Fate or the rivalries that they try to mess you up with.
Yeah.
And Gravekeeper's Evil Swarm, just decks that play a lot back row. I sided one in again today against E-Dragons because I wanted to side on my heavy, and he hit his breakthrough skill because he was maining 3 and he was maining Warning Judgment. So I was just, put one in because I didn't want to deal with heavy. I thought that was better with 1 MST, and it worked. Then 3 Eradicator, because spellbooks are an issue if they get going, and this card just kills their entire hand, entire deck completely, and it's just a really good card. And then the last card was my personal tech card of the day. I loved it. 3 Vanity's Fiend. The only card I sided in the mirror, really, most of the time, except for like that 1 MST one time. Droll and Lockbirds are awful in the mirror, hate that card. But this card is amazing. It lets you go Drago Sack for turn, sack one of the tokens, and then have an Ophion face up against your opponent. That's basically what it is.
Attention, Yu-Gi-Oh players, still in the room.
Thanks, guys.
This room is now closed. Please finish your trades. Judges that are still in uniform, please help the players find the nearest exits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry up, go faster.
But yeah, play 3 just because it kills the mirror.
Yes, that means we're going home.
It kills the mirror, it kills Mermail. And it's just really good card in general.
Sorry, YouTube, you gotta get out. You heard the man.
Shh. He's doing a deck profile. Yeah, it has a lot of utility in the deck, and it just stops the mirror. They have to have Blaster, and even when they have Blaster, a lot of times, like, it's not that good because then they use a Dragon effect, but it just shuts down decks.
Yeah.
And then for the extra,
Speed run.
1 Gaia Dragoon Thundercharger.
Yeah.
3 Big Eye. I was only gonna play 2 initially, but I played the mirror before the regional started, and I went through 2 Big Eye, and I would have won if I had a 3rd, and I went to 3 Big Eye multiple times today in the mirror, so that convinced me to play it. I was playing Colossal Fighter as a deck depth target and just to bump into Blaster and special summon myself back, but it wasn't really necessary. Then
3 Dragos.
3 Drago Sack because it's the most broken card ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Basically. There's a guy who topped this region with 1 Drago Sack and 1 Big Eye, but that is awful. I would never play that. Like,
He couldn't get another one.
yeah, but you have to play 3 because there's just so much stuff it gives the deck. Like, it's a Scrap Dragon, it can't be destroyed. First turn against Evil Swarms is almost auto win. So, like, not having 3 is a real detriment.
Yeah.
And then 1 Biscayos. I went in once today, won me the game against Mermails. So he's aight. 1 Army Arm. He's broken. 1 Black Rose. He's really good because you can sync her with the tokens from Drago Sack. That's why these 2 are in here. 1 Stardust because he's really good. Dragon. And Scrap Dragon. Why not? Crimson Blader. Oh my gosh. So many times today just against Mermails and Dragons, just even though they max seed me, I pushed through max seed. And then against the Dragon player earlier today, I ended my board with Crimson Blader and Vanity's Fiend after Crimson Blader attacked over a monster, and he could do nothing. And he was just, You could do nothing. Then lastly, well, almost lastly, Red Dragon Archfiend, just pop Redox, and it's a deck dev target. And lastly, my favorite card today, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. If you have Dragosack and Baylor in hand, you can sync with the tokens into Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
Yeah.
And Dragosack plus Ancient Sacred Wyvern is 7,300 damage. So that's enough just to put them in game range, which is just absolutely amazing. Card is stellar.
All right. Anything else you want to say real quick?
Don't play any other deck because it's bad. This deck's the best deck.